Welcome everybody. This is week 5 of summer school. We are so excited to have you here, to have you join us. Those of you who are on Google Hangout, if you are joining us via the computer, there is a way for you to type in if you have questions. So please feel free to join us by typing in questions, and I'll have Amy go to Google Hangout, the one that I sent out, and so that she can see if anybody is typing in any questions. So tonight we are going to do some more nuts and bolts of our business. We are actually going to do the skincare class, but before we get started, we want to welcome Melissa, who's brand new consultant. Yay! Caroline, who's a brand new senior consultant. Yay! Very exciting. Mom, daughter work together. This is very, very exciting. You will love being able to work side by side. It's a fantastic business, and you're going to love it. So before we get started, I want to do just a little bit of recognition. We are getting ready to go to seminar, which is the big production of Mary Kay. Our year-end ended in June, and so our new year has just begun. And so each of you has an opportunity to make this your best year ever. And if you're brand new, awesome. First year, fantastic. You can make it anything you want it to be. As a seasoned consultant, you can make 2016-17 seminar year your best year ever. And the company has launched a really awesome program that I'm going to share with you tonight, and you're actually going to get to watch a video here in just a minute that tells you about the consistency program that they have launched that I am very, very excited about. So if you look up on the wall, which is going to change here in a little bit with our new goals for the new year, but if you look over on this side of the wall, it talks about star consultants. And star consultants, to be a star consultant, what does it take to be a star consultant? You're brand new, so you probably don't know. So Carol, can you kind of share the star consultant program?
I am a star consultant.
So you're already a star consultant, but you may not understand the program. So I'm going to have, do you understand it?
Yes, I remember.
You understand what it takes to be a star? Okay, Caroline, you want to go for it?
All right.
Okay.
We're just, shooting for it. Okay. You have to have a certain amount of product on hand. And I think it's $1,800. You have to buy $1,800 worth of product each quarter to be able to be a star consultant. And it means that your name will be out there. If anyone is looking for a Mary Kay consultant, they can actually point them towards you if you're a star consultant.
The company will refer them.
Yeah.
So do you just buy product just to stock it on your shelf every quarter so that you can just be a star consultant and get star consultant prices?
You want to sell it.
Yeah, you want to sell it.
You want to sell it.
Absolutely. So it really takes consistency. It takes for you to be a consistent consultant in your business. And when you do that this year, every single month, the company's going to give you something really awesome. And so I'm going to start the video so that you can see what prizes that the company are launching for you this year as you are consistent in your Mary Kay business.
No one believed in the power of a dream more than Mary Kay Ash. In a 1985 speech, Mary Kay said, "This can be the year of your dreams, the year of your greatest accomplishments, the year of merited recognition. If you expect the best, then the best will come to you." Hello, I'm Laura Beitler, Vice President of U.S. Recognition and Events, and I'm here today to ask you one simple question. What are you dreaming of? Determine that, and you've got your why for your Mary Kay business. That's where the excitement and the passion come from. That's what drives you to make those sales, to book those parties, and to build your team. That's what keeps you going, even when you hit a roadblock. That is what keeps you focused on achieving those dreams. Best way to get the best? Embrace the basics of the proven business model that Mary Kay Ash herself put in place 52 years ago. Book appointments, sell the products, and offer the Mary Kay opportunity. These 3 things are key to helping you Have the year of your dreams. And here's one thing we've seen time and time again throughout the history of our company. Those who consistently sell enough product each month to equal $600 wholesale or more, and who strive to add team members, move more quickly toward their goals. They are the ones who build a solid customer base, get more bookings, enjoy more earnings potential, and reap even bigger rewards. And that's exactly what I want for you. So to support you in focusing on these tried and true basics and achieving the year of your dreams, which is our theme for this new seminar year, we are launching the Embrace Your Dreams Challenge. Each month during this new seminar year, when you place a $600 or more wholesale order,
Aren't those gorgeous?
you will earn a beautiful designer-inspired bracelet engraved with the words of our beloved Mary Kay Ash. The quotes that were chosen for this special bracelet collection are based on Mary Kay's fundamental philosophies that propel generations of independent beauty consultants to success. It is these philosophies that still inspire us and drive our business today. You can earn a different bracelet in this exclusive collection each month over the next 12 months and wear them with confidence, knowing they are a symbol of your hard work and commitment to having the year of your dreams. Plus, you can put them to work for you as a conversation starter when sharing Mary Kay with others. The magic of the Embrace Your Dreams Challenge is that it creates a single focus that supports you in earning a multitude of other great rewards. Whether it's earning more in sales profits, becoming an independent star consultant, earning the use of a career car, achieving the Queen's Court of personal sales, moving up the career path, or so much more, the opportunities to achieve multiple wins from a single and simple focus are endless. And in the process, you can achieve the year of your dreams and help others achieve the year of their dreams too. Be sure to go to InTouch to find all of the details on this exciting challenge. And don't wait 1 minute longer. Start now to earn your first bracelet in July. These special bracelets will help you keep the words of Mary Kay Ash close to your heart. And I have no doubt her words will guide you when you need a little reminder of your dream. She loved and believed in you, and so do we. Your leaders are just as excited as I am about all that we have planned for you this year. Watch now as independent, elite executive national sales director Gloria Mayfield Banks shares her enthusiasm and vision for this new seminar year.
Hey, this is independent, elite executive national sales director Gloria Mayfield Banks. And can you believe this moment? It is a wake-up moment. It's the first of the year. The very first month of this new year, I want you to lift up your heart, lift up your mind, lift up your dream, because you need to be ready. We are starting now. I am standing in Mary Kay Ash's office, where she once developed all the dreams that made us all have an opportunity to step into them. I can feel Mary Cash in this office saying to each and every one of us, don't stop dreaming. Don't stop working. I pray that all of you just ran across the finish line, just ran and gave it your all. And then we get to wake up, because it's a brand new day, a brand new year, a year filled with possibilities and dreams. We are all embracing our dreams. Are you ready? Are you ready to take on the dream that you promised yourself? Are you ready to take on the dream you promised your family? It's going to be so exciting. Can you imagine each of us walking around wearing our pride literally on our arms so that everybody can see I'm embracing the dream? Let's start this new year off strong by setting a plan to make your dream come to life. I am so excited for you.
Are you excited?
Did that start June 16th?
Started July 1st. So this is a brand new year. So these bracelets, yes, well, no, it's not Star Consultant Quarter. This is for every month that you place a $600 wholesale order, you're going to get one of those gorgeous bracelets, and they are different every month. They will have a quote, an inspirational quote from Mary Kay on the bracelet, and then on the inside of it is Mary Kay Ash's signature. They're gorgeous, they're different, each one of them is different, and how exciting for you to be able to sport that bracelet and for people to ask you, oh my gosh, where did you get that bracelet? Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. What does that say? It's a great conversation piece for you to be able to have. So what does that take? It takes consistency. So I know Carol, how many quarters have you been a Star Consultant? Carol has been she started the business right before we went to seminar. I think it was June, 7 or 8 years ago, and has been a Star Consultant every quarter. If that is the only goal that you set for yourself in your Mary Kay business is to be a Star Consultant every single quarter, that is a great goal because it develops consistency. It develops you into having customers, a great customer base, and it develops into great prizes, quarterly prizes that you can select from the brochure. That's the new prize brochure. So make sure if you have not gotten your name up here on what prize you want, that you will put your name on there so that you can work towards earning that prize. And so we're going to talk about a $600 wholesale order is not that much, right? It is not that much. It is selling how much a week?
$300.
$300 a week. And $300 a week will make you a Sapphire Star every single quarter. And you will sport that gorgeous bracelet every single month. You can wear them all together. You can wear one at a time. You can change it with whether you're wearing silver or gold. And I think there's black gold, gold gunmetal. There's all sorts of different bracelets, and they're going to be. I'm very excited. So when they launched this and I read about this program, I was thrilled, absolutely thrilled, so that you can be rewarded and recognized every month that you are consistent in your business. Because Mary Kay says, stars drive cars. Because for you to be in a Mary Kay car, it takes consistency. And if you are consistently working your business, you will consistently be selling, you will consistently be making money, you will consistently have to order product from the company to be able to service your customers, and you will consistently grow your business. And nothing is greater than having a business that rewards you over and over and over and over and over again on the same time that you have spent. So when you work your business today and sell product today, skincare, right? Because women use it every day, and then what do?
They wash it down.
They wash it down the drain. And then over 4 to 6 months, what happens? They need more. And they get on the phone and they call you up and they say, I'm out of product and I need some more. And it just breaks your heart because you make money over and over and over on the same time that you spent months ago. Where else can you do that? And make 50% on your sales. You are in a great place to make great money. And for being consistent in your business, the company's going to reward you. I'm so excited about this program. So anyway, Sapphire Star is $300 in sales a week. If you set your sights higher to be a Ruby Star, how much in sales does it take a week? $400 in sales a week. To be a Diamond Star, it takes $500 in sales a week. To be a Emerald Star, it takes $600 in sales a week. But to be a Pearl Star, and at a Pearl level, you will probably finish Queens Court of personal sales, which is 40,000 retail for the year. And that's about $800. Actually, for Queens Court, you need to do about $1,200 in sales, or $1,200 wholesale order. But so the sales would be $800 a week to be able to do that. So congratulations to Amy, and then also myself. We've both finished Queens Court of personal sales this year.
Awesome!
And Carol finished Princess Court of sales, and we are going to find out all the details because next week is our year-end party. We are going to have a barbecue.
This Saturday.
It's this coming Saturday.
Oh,
so
it's
this,
next week.
I'm sorry, this weekend from 4 o'clock till 8 o'clock. And kids, families are welcome. Husbands, please bring your husbands. We will have our auction. Bring your auction bucks because you're going to have some great prizes to be able to buy. So, of course, I have to give out lots of auction bucks. And to do that, anybody who is registered for seminar, Miss Carol's going to seminar. Woohoo! Yay, Carol! Terry's going to seminar. And you know what? That's where the dreams, and Amy and myself, we're going to seminar. I'm so excited. Yay! Because that is where dreams, the bigger picture, you get to see the bigger picture. And you get to get training from the top people in the company. And I'm so excited. We're in a new Emerald division. Gloria Mayfield Banks that you just saw will be there, and I can't wait to be able to hear her and learn from her. And she's just so motivating and so just vivacious. Okay, so also last month I did some challenges in our unit. And so Amy, I don't know if you did personal challenges within your own unit, but one of those challenges was sell 100 items in sell 100 items. And so what I did was I gave out a text message script, and it was sent out, and then Carol took it and ran with it. And so how many total?
I didn't hit 100, but I sold $600 worth of stuff
600?
in 30 minutes.
Woo! Yay! $600 in 30 minutes on the phone from taking the challenge. And I know that it was over 50 items that she sold by 30 minutes texting out to her customers.
And I put, hey lady, because I'm really bad about, hey Caroline, and then, hey Caroline.
Right.
So I'm not that speedy like the kids. So I just put, hey lady, which is what you had recommended. And I just popped it out, and it was great. But I had one lady who probably bought $350 of stuff. Of that 600, she bought a lot.
But still, I mean,
yeah,
if you don't
Just
take
on
the challenge,
yeah, it was kind of
I mean, if you take the challenge, you're going to be further ahead than where you would have been had you not done it. And Amy and I, when we give you a challenge, when we share things with you, when we encourage you to do something, it's not because we want you to do it for us. Who do you think we want it to be done for?
for us.
You. We want you to reap the rewards and have the benefits from it. And so, Deborah, you did it also.
I did.
Share with us your results from your 100 item.
I sold about 20 items, but
20
again,
items.
from going, I really had no sales for a while, so it's kind of good to get, a lot of people needed
But it's
stuff.
20 more than if you've never
And
had
even
it.
if
know,
it was
That's how I
$10
feel.
a piece, that's over $200 in
Yeah.
sales.
Mhm.
So you had over $200 in sales.
Most people needed something already. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to have to text you. So it's like, I was kind of missing out on them needing something.
Right. So it got you back in touch with your people. So very, very exciting. Yes,
And
Carol.
I want you and Amy to come up with something we can do. I want to do something at the end of July that's for
So did-
lipsticks and lip glosses
Mhm.
to move
Did you see
those.
the lip glosses? Buy two, get one free?
Well, I saw the Kiss-a-thon
Yes.
thing.
So you can incorporate that Kiss-a-thon. And if you wanted to make
Like
it for
before we
lips,
go to seminar,
Yeah.
just whip that out and then
so if
it's
you wanted
only
to
in
do
stock items because I need those to move
Absolutely.
to buy the new.
So you could do lip stuff. So I'll talk to Jeannie, who does all my flyers and stuff, and see if she can put something together
Yeah, just
where we
something
could have
fun.
a little
It
special for July where you could do sell two, get the third one free, just like it is. And you could text out, same thing, text it out to your people and have a great sales. I also got to give a shout out to my sister-in-law in Colorado who did it as well. And she sold, I want to say about 30 or 40 items as well.
Awesome.
By doing that. Yay, Nancy, way to go. Good job. So also, I gave a challenge for a wholesale order. And that was, they got to get a gift card. And so Carol earned a $20 Kohl's gift card
I
from
thought that
me.
was 30.
Yeah. No. I can go back and show you. A $20 Kohl's gift card from me. So yay. And also Joanne in Colorado, she also earned a gift card, a $10 Kohl's gift card from me as well. So congratulations, Joanne, way to go. Amy, did you do anything special for your girls for June that you want to recognize anybody for things that they have done? Okay, think about it. If there's something, you can certainly let me know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move into our nuts and bolts of the 21-day revolution. We've really talked about, so let's talk real quickly about the things that we've done. Getting names, making your calendar, coming up with doing your 21-day booking revolution book, putting it together. We went over scripts. We talked about scripts 2 weeks ago. We went over role-playing those scripts, and how many of you feel very comfortable with the scripting and with making those calls? And, you know, the more you'll feel comfortable is by doing it. And so I encourage you, if you have not been doing it, that you do it and do it on a consistent basis. We talked last week about what your consistent calls were going to be. How many of you completed your phone calls that you told me that you would do for the week? Caroline, woohoo! Brand new consultant, Caroline, great job. So you told me that you were going to do 7 phone calls a day, and you have done your 7 phone calls a day. So awesome.
Facebook Messenger, but
Okay.
that's because I didn't have any service.
Okay, so she didn't have service on her cell phone, but she still made it work. She still figured out a way, and we talked about that. And she's a find a way, make a way person. So even though she didn't have internet, even though she didn't have her phone, even though she didn't have those things that would stop most of us, she found a way to do what she needed to do with what she told me she was going to do. So kudos to you. I think that deserves another awesome button because you followed through and you went over and around and above and through those obstacles to make that happen. So I give you commend you for that. So we talked about having your calendar. We talked about those scripts and the goal that you set to make those phone calls and how many phone calls that you're going to make and following it up with that text message behind. We talked about your hostess plan. We talked about making sure that it's something that really excites you. You know, I always think about Carol when she does a jewelry party because I don't know anybody that gets more people to a party than Carol. And it's because of the way she invites her people, and it's because of her excitement and her enthusiasm about what she's going to get for free. Tells them that just for them coming, they're going to help her out. You don't have to buy anything. You just have to be there. I just have to have 10 people there. Please just come and help me out. And she gets 15, 20 people to come because she's excited. I'm going to have food. She always makes these great bundt cakes and serves coffee and always has, because food, women, we love food, right? When there's food in the event, we love it. So you have to have a hostess plan and a hostess program that is exciting to you, for you to be able to invite, for your hostess to be able to invite her people too. The scripting is in here, is in your 21-day book revolution for your hostess, for your person to be able to send out invitations to her people, and how to pre-profile and for you to be able to pre-profile those guests. Because if you're going to book, what's going to make it successful for them to show up?
Coaching.
Yeah. Got to coach. You got to coach your class, because any class worth booking is worth coaching if you want it to be successful. And how many of us want to spend our time booking and not spend the time coaching, and then have a party and then nobody shows up? It's all that does is that it gets us frustrated, discouraged, and we doubt ourselves, right? But if you coach your parties and you coach that hostess and how to invite people, and you give her the scripting and you help her, your parties will be much more successful. So we are going to talk about the party, the actual party tonight. We are going to go through the process of that party, and so that you can feel very comfortable with the presentation. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to have a good opening. So when you're at your party, what in the book or in the instructor's guide, what is in there? Matter of fact, let's go through that real quick. How many of you are using the instructor's guide, and how many of you are just winging it?
I start to use the instructor's guide, then I start winging it.
Okay, and why do you wing it?
I don't know,
Are you not comfortable with the instructor's guide?
I don't know that it's not being comfortable, it's like I just, or maybe it's because I'm too comfortable with, and then I get, then I get involved in all the stuff, and then it's like, oh, we gotta catch up the instructor guide. I do good up to the skincare, and then once the skincare is through the instruction guide, then I just kind of flip through the pages.
Okay, well, and possibly it's because it doesn't go in the order that you do your party. And the microderm is a few pages past the miracle set.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't maybe go or flow in the order that you do your party or that we do our party. And so all you have to do is on that page, at the very bottom, you can say flip to page 10 or flip to whatever where the microderm is. So that you can, so what I encourage you to do is as you're going through your party, make some little notes. Or when Amy and I teach the skincare class, make some notes. Carol, in the bigger flip chart when she first started, I can remember her writing just huge amount of notes. She used to have these little, the little sticky tabs. She used to make notes on there and had like 5 sticky tabs on every single page. And it was because it jogged her memory of little things that I would say that she wanted to incorporate into her skincare class. And so for her to remember to do that, she would make little notes on the pages that she saw, not what they saw, because they were looking, it used to be that the flip chart was like this. And so you had what you were reading here, and they had a picture here, okay? So the instructor's guide, how it is now, is they're looking at the beauty book. When this beauty book is open, you can see exactly what they're looking at in your instructor's guide. So if you turn and you're at the very beginning of your instructor's guide, up in the top corner, you can see the page that they are looking at. Okay? So you don't have to question what page they're on. It is right there. So you need to go through this book, and just like your hostess program, where you're excited about that program and what she's going to get for free, and it would make you book with yourself, you need to be excited about what is in here, the content that is in here. So if you read on here, so if you look, all the things that you are going to use or say is in pink, okay? There might be suggestions under suggested topics or different things that they will suggest, but the scripting is in pink. What I would encourage you to do is to go through, for instance, as your people are looking here on this book right here, okay? As they're looking at that page, it says Mary Kay Ash was a visionary leader. She founded her company on the golden rule, emphasized the importance of giving back to others. That is why Mary Kay is changing the lives of women and children around the world every day. More than 3 million Mary Kay independent beauty consultants in more than 35 countries worldwide have embraced the opportunity, making Mary Kay one of the largest direct selling sellers of skincare and color cosmetics. As a Mary Kay beauty consultant, I am an independent business owner. So when you purchase from me, you are helping support a local business. Okay? So is there anything in there that made you go, wow, that's pretty cool? How many of you even knew that was what you were supposed to say? How many of you have ever even read that before? Okay? If that is too wordy for you, highlight the things that are important to you, that stand out to you, that you want to say. And then, like Carol, when she first started, she would role play. I remember her reading her flip chart in bed to her husband. And
She
she,
booked many a skincare.
I can remember Amy when she was brand new, video recording me, tape recording me, listening to it back over and over and over as she drove in the car, as she was getting ready in the morning, listening to it. Because the education that you learn, to be good at something, what do you have to do?
Practice.
Practice. We don't go to school to just sit there. This is summer school. I hope that when you leave, you feel like, oh my gosh, I am so glad I went. I learned. Because as you learn and as you get educated, you become empowered. Do you know that? Education is empowering. And when you're empowered, then what do you get to go do?
Share it with others.
Yeah, you gain confidence. You gain the ability to be able to go out and share with other people and make a difference and impact lives. And what was Mary Kay all about?
Impacting women's lives.
Yeah, changing women's lives, making a difference, not just in individualized, because as you impact a woman, that woman can impact a family, who can impact a community, who can impact a nation. So you can make a difference in a large scale by impacting that one person, okay? So it just lets you know kind of where you're at. It talks about, the opportunity, a little bit of financial freedom, and that's where you can do a quick I-story. So how many of you know the 4-point recruiting plan? When you saw this, when you watched this video, what did she say? What are the things that really make a difference in your business? Book,
So,
sell,
coach. Recruit.
we know to coach, but recruit. Full circle. And when you work your business full circle, the results will come. And even if you're a little bit timid on sharing the opportunity, if you just do it and just let the results come, just do it. You'll be amazed. I have a little story. Lexi and I went and played tennis the other day. She was tired. She really didn't want to be there. And it was hot. And we went later in the day, but she was there because we were working on exercising and being healthy. And she really wanted to leave, and I'm like, no, we're not leaving yet because we're we haven't had our time yet. And so we continued to play, and she kind of got a better attitude, and so we played a little bit more.
She was beating you.
Yeah, you were letting her?
If she really tried, she probably could beat me. But so she was a little frustrated. But what happened was there was a lady that came up, and she came up to the fence, and I'm looking at her. She said, "Are you Rhonda?" And I'm thinking, how the heck does this lady know me? She's got these three little kids and her husband. They were coming to the park to play, and I'm like, I do not know this lady. And I said, well, yes, I am. And she said, I just moved here from New York like 3 years ago. And she said, I used to sell Mary Kay, and I would love to do it again. And I said, really? Okay. Forgot. It was on the back of my card.
Yeah.
And I was like, how in the world did this lady So she saw it on the back of my card, but she had been going to get in touch with me because when she called the company referred her to the directors in the area, and the star consultants in the area, pays to be a star consultant, right? And she just hadn't gotten in contact with me. And she said, I don't believe things happen by chance. She said, I really believe when I saw your name, I knew I needed to get in touch with you. I knew I needed to talk to you. So she's coming on Friday. She's ready to re-sign up. Darling, we talked for probably a good 15 minutes. But had I have left 20 minutes before that, I would have missed her. Amazing how the Lord can work, right? Amazing how things can happen in your business. And when you are working your business and you are really working it with the intent of making a difference, things will come to you. People will come to you. Doors will open up for you. You just don't even imagine could happen. So I encourage you to look outside of you and look at others and how you can impact and make a difference in their lives. Because it's not about me. It's about making a difference in other people's lives. Okay? So that was pretty cool. And so the opportunity, you have that opportunity when you work your business full circle. When you book an appointment, you book an appointment with opportunity to be able to teach a woman how to take care of her skin. And when you teach her how to take care of her skin and she uses the skincare, what do you know is going to happen to her skin?
It's gonna look better.
It's gonna look better.
It's going to look better. And when
She's gonna tell her friends.
she's going to tell her friends, but when she looks better, how is she going to feel about herself?
Better.
She's going to feel better. And when she feels better about herself and you can change her self-esteem and make her feel better about her, is she a better mom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she feels good about her. Is she a better wife? Is she just a better person because she feels good about her, right? And then from there, when you book her for another appointment, for her follow-up to share with friends, and you show her how she can get some stuff for free, is she excited?
Yeah.
It's not about you, it's about her. And so if you're looking in your business about, oh my gosh, I'm so afraid to make this phone call because what if she tells me no? It's not about
She will
you.
tell me that. Yeah,
It's not about you,
Deb.
Deb.
I'll tell you.
It's not about you. When you don't get on that phone because you're scared, you're missing out on changing people's lives. And when you look at it from that perspective, you won't be afraid to get on the phone. Does that make sense?
Very much.
Okay, so that's what I want you to do. Melissa, you're brand new.
Yes.
Are you so excited about the opportunity to change women's lives?
Sure.
And in that process, guess who's going to change?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. When I started, my self-esteem was nothing because I'd gone through a divorce, became a single parent, and didn't think I was worth anything. But when I was able to help others and teach other women and impact their lives, guess what it did for me? Changed me. And that's what you have the opportunity to do. So when you don't work your business, you are missing out on growth for yourself, but helping other people. Does that make sense? Okay, so the other part of that full circle is sharing the opportunity. Because there are women who could use Mary Kay in their lives, right? They just don't know it. They just don't know what it can do for them. And it's not up to us to make a decision and decide if it's going to be right for that person, right? We just do it. We just do it as part of what we do. And when we just do it as part of what we do, what they say, does it matter? No, but you might plant a seed. Okay? I've been doing this, and I've planted a lot of seeds, and I've got several women who are ready to make a change and to do something in their business or in their lives to start a business that can maybe make a difference in their family and them personally. And when you do this on a regular basis, you're going to have so many people and so many prospects, you're just not even going to believe it, right? You're just not even going to be able to keep track of all of them. It's not going to be about, oh my gosh, who am I going to recruit so that I can be a red jacket, so that I can be in a car. It's not about that. As you do this, when the time is right, it's going to happen. Okay? So Carol, been sharing the business with a few people. I'm so proud of her because this is a really difficult thing for her. And so I'm going to give her an auction butt because I am super, super proud of her. So Carol, share with us what you've done. Just share with us. And it's been hard for her. This is not something
It is
she
very
likes.
hard for me.
It's not something that she likes to do. So share with us.
I just kind of took Amy's approach, and little quiet Amy.
I can do it anybody.
That's right. So I had them, they came to pick up product, and I asked them if they would just watch the video, they could get something else at half off, and they did. And, you know, I have 2 people that want to do it. They're not sure about their husbands, and I strongly feel like you should have the support of your spouse, just because it's just so much easier.
Mhm.
And I don't want to make waves or sneak around or anything. So 2 of the ladies were very interested, and so I'm just.
So she's got a couple prospects right now because she took a challenge, another challenge, and decided to just do that. And really, did it matter what they said? Did it matter if they said yes or no?
No, after I asked them, it didn't matter. But it was a lot. It was just a lot for me. Because you know, I love the product, and I have no qualms at all about sharing the product because it's amazing. And that's just never been a thing for me, ever, about the product and sharing it and having a customer base. But sharing the opportunity has always been very hard for me. I don't know why.
So I have one of my prospects who she is so freaked out about doing this because she does not want her friends. She doesn't even want to ask her friends. She just thinks that they are going to turn away and go the other and not talk to her because, you know, she does not want them to feel pressure or obligated or in any way. Now, knowing that, do you think that she's going to pressure them?
No, in fact, she'll probably.
She won't even ask.
Right. That's me. I think about all the women that I have customers that are customers of mine, and all the women that I've seen, and all the non-shared opportunities because of that reason.
And how many of them have recruited elsewhere?
I've had a couple. Yeah.
And that's hard. But you know what? Mary Kay says, if you have not shared the opportunity, if they hear it somewhere else, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
And they might be looking for an opportunity, but it could be anything.
Yeah.
Like my friend Haley Jones, I was going to get, and your friend. She's
So-
over here, and now she sells something else. I don't know what it
And
is.
guess what? I just talked to her and we'll chat about that.
Oh, wow. Well, good
I
for
saw her
you.
at fireworks. I said, Carol and I have been talking about you.
Yeah, I text her several times, but we're off for the summer because we work at the school. She's been going to Coshada, and she used to sell Scentsy, but I just know she's got out of that. She's having a liquidation sale.
She is.
But
And
there's something else, something called Push or something. I don't know. She had something on there. I don't do Facebook, but my son is in Army Basic. And so I've been getting on there because they post pictures.
Right.
And so I've probably never been on there in the whole time it's been invented since for the last couple of months, just so I can look at pictures of him. And it's amazing. You find out all sorts of
you
information
do.
about
So
people.
speaking of, when I saw her last night, I said, Haley, I said, you ever thought about doing this? She goes, well, I used to do this. And
She did.
I said,
She
well, you
did.
should think about it again. I said, you know, Carol and I have been talking about you. I said, we both think you'd be great. And so,
And I even asked that other lady, Gloria, if she would come.
so you know, just
Yeah.
it's
Well,
amazing. Yeah. See, well, it's just the fact is you just do it, right? Because Mary Kay, don't try to reinvent the wheel. And I know Terry with her booking revolution. I know she's asked a couple of people. She had a guest that came that's kind of interested, and it just happens because women don't even have a clue they'd be interested till they hear about it. And when they hear about it, they are really impressed, because where else, like we were talking about, can a woman make 50%? What
Well, and
other
it helps so
products?
much that they have the video, and then Amy she truly is an inspiration. But to just have them watch the video and then go from there. Did you guys watch the video? Is that what you did?
She
She sent it to me a long time ago, several months back,
Mhm.
and I watched it, and I was this close to jumping on board, but I also had something else in the works, and my husband was out of work and laid off with all
Right.
that stuff, and so I, it was.
You're the
this
second
way
lady
or
today who's
this
talked to me
way.
about that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So anyway, I chose to go this way, thinking this was gonna be the better way
Yeah.
for me. So this kind of drifted away. And then, Sly Dog over there sent me some samples.
In the mail.
Love it.
Yeah. Well, I think the video is awesome, and it just takes all the pressure, because
It does.
like it makes me I get such, and I love to talk, but it gives me such anxiety. But the video is just awesome.
It's very powerful.
Yeah, and then they
it's
just can
motivating.
decide, are you or are you not? Okay, move on.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, I can do this.
And if anything, you might be planting a seed.
Right.
And so
Right.
even if it's not the time right then, it could be a little bit, later. Okay.
You know what, that's something else. I think that's why going to seminar has helped me when it comes to sharing the opportunity. Because it's when you go to seminar and you actually meet with the employee and you hear the corporate office and the law department and all these different departments talk. And you hear Ryan Rogers talk, and it's a company that you can believe in. It's a solid, ethical, wonderful company to be involved in. So that, to me, has always made it a little, I love being involved in Mary Kay.
And I love to telling people, the more you get to know this company,
Right.
the more impressed you will
Well,
be.
and the people, like when I very first started years ago, there was a lady and I talked to her and coached her, and she was going to recruit. I was so excited. So Rhonda and I picked Rhonda up for both of my first recruit. I'm so excited. And Rhonda's talking to her and finds out that her cousin sells it. Rhonda stops and says, you really need to call your cousin. I was devastated. That's probably traumatized me. I have PTSD. Oh, what happened to me? But it was because that's what you're supposed to do. That's the right thing to do. And so I was like, wow. So.
But that's one thing that about
And she never signed up anyway. She didn't do anything. But, it's the right thing to do. So.
And there might be some people that don't do it correctly, but we will always do it
Right.
because
Well, then when you lay your head on your pillow at night, you did everything the right way.
Absolutely. So we're gonna talk about the opening. So when we open, you share a little bit about Mary Kay. You share a little bit about her story, and then you share a quick I story. That I story is, when I started Mary Kay, this is why. My next goal is, or I'm sorry.
Or why you
This
saying?
is why I started Mary Kay.
Why you love?
What I love about my Mary Kay business, and what your next goal is, what keeps you here. Quick, fast, less than 2 minutes, because you're not going to recruit usually at your skincare class. You don't really want to, right? Because there is a step, an order. You want to book, you want to sell, and you want to recruit. Because when they purchase the product at full retail, when you recruit them and they realize that they get the product for wholesale, makes a big difference. Does that make sense? Because they love the product. Some of your best recruit prospects are your hostess, someone who loves this product, or someone who really needs something more in their life. Okay? And so you book, coach, sell, recruit. Okay, so quick I story, and then you talk about the hostess. You want her to feel so special that everybody there wants to book a party to feel like that hostess. So you could, I am so excited. Thank you so much, Terry, for being willing to have this Mary Kay party for me tonight. We are going to have such a great time. I have a special little gift for you just for having me here tonight, sharing your friends with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time to share your friends with me. You're welcome. And so I give her a little gift, and then I say, now, I want the rest of you to know that if anybody here wants to be a hostess like Terry and be able to get some free stuff, gifts, free gifts, and goodies from me, just let me know later, and I can let you know how you can get all of that. Now, if there's anybody here that does book their follow-up appointment with me tonight, Terry is going to get some extra free stuff just for you booking your follow-up appointment tonight. So something you can do. So if you give $10 per person that is there, you can then do $10 per booking when it holds, in addition to. Okay? So that way, you're going to encourage her guests. Now, how many of her friends might possibly book an appointment so that Terry can get some extra free stuff?
Quite a few.
When you have your jewelry party, do people book so that they can get free stuff for them, but also to help you?
Although I tell them they don't have to book anything. I just want more bodies there.
Right, they don't have to buy, they don't have to book, they don't have to do anything, you just want more bodies.
That's right.
But when the person who's doing the party shares that information, some of them are going to help her out so she can get more free stuff.
And they know they're going to get free stuff.
Yeah. And so how does it feel when I use your name and I tell you thank you and sharing and give you a free gift? Does it make you feel special?
She wants the gift though. She didn't see it.
It was invisible, but if you have it wrapped up really pretty and it's and you hand it to her in front of everybody and you thank her and you thank her guests for coming because helping her out, she feels special. And what do women want?
To feel special.
Women want to feel special. And so when you do that, women that are sitting there are way more apt to book a party so that they can be that hostess who gets a free gift, who gets more free stuff, who's going to get free stuff, and is going to get even more free stuff if other people book a party. Okay? So then you're going to go into the body of the party. And the body of the party is sharing the ultimate miracle set. We're not going to do eyes the first party, the first time you meet with them. Why? Why do you not do eyes?
Well, number one, it takes a long time.
Takes a long
And
time.
number
lots of
two,
extra time.
you'll have somebody that's like, you know what, I have never tried blue eyeshadow. I would love to try it. I'd love to try it. So then you've done the skincare and oh my God, everybody loves their face. And then you put that blue eyeshadow on, especially me, I'm very vocal. Oh my God. And then you totally forget about the skincare and all you're fixated on is your eyes. So I think it's even great when they pull out their favorite tube of lipstick and they already have their eyes in, even though I don't mean this for real, but say I think your blue eyeshadow is hideous on you. You love it because you came there with it.
Right.
And that tube of lipstick, that you love it because you came there with it. So when you put it on, it's going to look the same because you picked it out. But, you know,
Right.
that way they can focus on the skincare and then they can fall in love. Bye, sir.
Bye. Hope you feel special.
Bring her a gift. She'll feel special.
He'll bring himself. That's what he'll bring.
Side note,
Oh, okay. All right.
I tried blue eyeshadow.
You what?
I tried blue eyeshadow years ago.
What color are your eyes?
They're blue.
Oh, me too. Okay.
So I walk out of
Mimi.
my bedroom thinking I'm young and sassy.
Yeah.
Blue eyeshadow.
Uh-huh.
And Caroline, who was much younger, to me, she said, "Mama, you're dead." There you go.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So that's why just
Yeah.
focus on the skincare and then they love the way their face
Well,
feels.
and it's much faster.
Yes.
When you,
Because people don't want to
take
sit
a
there. You've been
long
working
time.
all day.
Yes.
You don't wanna sit there.
and so you want to get through it very quickly. And I will tell you, if your party takes 2 hours, guess how many people are going to book with you?
Well, they're not, and they're constantly, they're looking
Yeah.
at their watch.
They don't
And I do
want,
that anyway.
yeah, they don't want to take 2 hours, and then they don't want to have their friends come to 2 hours. And if it's quick, fast, fun, and you get them out of there and they have a great time, they look fabulous, and they learn a lot, they're going to share you with their friends. You're going to get booking. So we don't do eyes the first appointment. At their follow-up appointment, you can go early and do their eyes, or you can do their eyes at the party, but you work on them and everybody else can just watch.
And then they're kind of envious that they're not getting
Yeah.
the look.
She
You're
gets
gonna
the
pick out-
pampering, she gets the
Right,
attention.
you're gonna pick out colors, and I always just pick out my good old standby colors that look good on everybody, that way you don't get all
Yeah.
nervous. And a lip color, you know, like a neutral and a sweet nectar, that's
Right.
like my go-to.
Looks
When
good on
in doubt,
everybody.
Looks good on you.
It does, absolutely.
Yes.
So, anyways, if they only book and don't book a party, when do you invite them?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, because you're gonna save your other times for your parties. You invite them for Tuesday night if they're not gonna have a party. Okay? The best way for you to have success is to get around their kitchen table, because then you get to know them. You get to spend time with them. You get to be in their home, or they come to you, and you get to know who they are. You build a relationship. You bond with them. You get to know who they are. Their family gets to know who you are.
I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
So, because when I am closing them, most of the time I'm booking them for their checkup follow-up appointment first.
Perfect.
Then I'm trying to convert that follow-up appointment to a party.
Okay.
So how do you go from, okay, you already got a book.
Okay.
And it's not a Tuesday night. And you have her on your calendar.
Uh-huh.
How do you go from, okay, I don't want to do a party, I just want to do a book. Well, then let's change that to a Tuesday night, or how do you do
So basically what you would say is, if you decide that you want to have your follow-up appointment with some girlfriends, then these are my dates. If not, Tuesday night is when I do individual follow-up appointments.
Okay, so,
That's good. Say that one more time.
So if you decide that you want to share your follow-up appointment with a few friends, these are some dates that I have available. If you decide that if you would rather have it by yourself, Tuesday nights are the nights that I do individuals. And then you could have all of your individuals come here on Tuesday night, and you could do all of them at the same time. That way you are utilizing your time most effective, because you do not want to be running around every single day doing individual appointments. It is a waste of your time. You want to maximize your time, make it most effective so you can make the most out of your time. Work smart and not hard. Right. Okay. I used to equivalate time with money because I used to punch a time clock. Okay. So when I would go punch a time clock, I thought I had to work my Mary Kay business really, really hard. And by working more hours, that I would make more money if I worked more hours. And in reality, it wasn't that I needed to work more hours. It was that I needed to work smart the time that I was going to be working. And so when you do your body of your appointment, it is the ultimate miracle set. Yes.
okay, I'm going back to, okay, so you've got her booked for Tuesday night, and when do you tell her that she is gonna be it's not gonna be by herself?
So you let her know, yeah.
And she's gonna hear some of the
So you let her know, say, and it's at my unit meeting, but there will be other people that are having their individual appointment as well.
Okay.
So I just want you to know there will be other people there, but it will be for everybody who's individually choosing to have their appointment
Okay.
individual.
And do you share with her, because I always. like
Yeah,
to give
absolutely.
people a
Let her know.
heads up.
Say, you are going to probably hear a little bit about Mary Kay, kind of like you did tonight.
Okay.
And you know what? I realize it may not be for you, Terry, and that is perfectly fine. But just know that you are going to hear a little bit more about the business. Okay. And so we have a couple new consultants that we need to pin tonight. And so when they get back, when Caroline gets back, then we'll go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, I want to kind of get through real quickly the rest of this. So you're going to do the body of your skincare is going to be your Miracle Set plus your Microderm plus the Age Fighting Eye Cream. I will do, and then foundation. And then I'll do a quick dash out the door look. I'll usually do one of the At Play blushes. That's a cream blush, quick, or a bronzer, and a lip gloss. And that's it.
Now, are you doing the CC cream now in lieu of the other foundation?
Either one. CC cream's usually very much easier.
Well, I actually tried the CC cream. I loved it, but it's just a little too hydrated
Too moist.
for me.
Mm-hmm.
I really loved it when I put it on. I thought the coverage was wonderful.
If you do a mineral powder with it,
Yeah.
I like it, but I do the two together.
Yeah.
I use it.
Yeah, so do I. It
You
helps.
do the C. Well, I
It's
really
easy to
like, now that I'm getting older, and it's so much more sheer, but you still get coverage, because I was really worried. I really liked it, but it took a little bit, you know, it felt really sticky, and then it kind of dried, but then a little bit later, not much later, I was shiny. So I'll try it with the mineral powder.
Yeah.
The mineral powder or the translucent powder?
The
The mineral. I use the translucent.
Do you? Well, I did a light to medium. It must accommodate a wide range
It
of
does.
shades, because
And I will
was
tell
pretty
you,
dark, and I didn't think I was
The
really
new
dark.
concealers, I am trying to revamp the sheet, what am I, this one, the conversion chart sheet for to put the new concealers and stuff on here, and the new cream to powder foundations.
So are you doing the CC cream with a little bit of mineral powder at your shows?
Oh, no, I just did it for myself.
Okay.
So I really think
But I
that you
asked
can,
them, it kind of depends. If they don't wear makeup, I'll do the CC.
She did.
Like,
She-
yeah.
I like it.
So I kind of
Yeah,
just.
I love the
talked to them.
sheerness. It didn't look cakey or thick, you know, and having oily skin, it doesn't take long, even with regular foundation, before it looks kind of cakey, just because I'm so oily.
it's fast.
It was kind of nice.
But I
liked
will
it.
tell you that you don't have their color of foundation.
Yeah.
So if they want a different color foundation, it's very hard to be able to figure out what they need as far as pressed powder and the translucent powder
Right.
and
Right.
whether it's matte foundation or it's hard to know what they need when you just do the CC.
Now, are you not selling any medium coverage anymore?
I don't sell a lot of medium coverage. I have a couple customers that
Yeah.
love it and
Yeah.
still use it, but I don't but I use that as my gauge to be
Yeah.
able to determine which
Okay.
foundation that they need, just because it's easier
Yeah.
to determine from
It is,
that.
Yeah.
Although the new concealers, they've done very well. They really do go in order from, you know, the light ivory to the deep ivory, the light beige to the deep beige. And they really do go in that order. And they really don't have a pink or yellow undertone. And I think part of that is because of the under eye corrector. That has a pink undertone, where that takes away the purple, the dark circles. And so the concealers are more geared to the color of the foundation. And so anyway, I will be working on getting that put on the sheet so that you'll know what concealer to use for them. So then after you do the body, then you're going to do your clothes, and there are 4 closes, and we'll go over them in more depth. But I just want you to know that the first close that you do is the skincare, and that is where you do it on the back of their hand. That is before you do, you go into any of the other table clothes or anything like that. Because if you don't close the skincare, they will not know the importance of
Right.
skincare and the importance of foundation. Is your girl coming?
Not sure.
Okay, and they will not know the importance of foundation. Closing the skincare on the back of their hand, number one, shows what a huge deal skincare is, and why foundation is such a big deal. And if they don't like foundation, they will know why after doing that on the back of their hand. In addition to, I like to use it as a review of what to do when you're reviewing, how quick it is to do. Because what are the main objections that women have with skincare? Don't have time.
Too many steps.
Too many steps. And then the last part is, what's the other objection women have?
Just costs too much.
Costs too much. Time and
Money.
And so I overcome both of those things. When I'm doing my presentation, I overcome time and money during my presentation. So when you listen to my presentation, you'll hear me talk about both of those things several times. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so then you've got your basic clothes, then you have your table clothes. What is the table clothes? That's going over your prices. I will tell you, I got these new closing sheets. I bought them at Seminar last year, and I just don't like them. I am going to go back to the roll-up bag, the 4 different skincares.
The placemat.
Yes, the placemat that the company has. I'm going to go and get them made. The prices have changed. I'm going to go and get those made, and then you're welcome to take a picture of them and then go and get some made yourself. I will probably have 10 laminated. I've done like 20 in the past, but when they change prices and change things, it's too hard. So those of you who are inviting guests, I need you to have your own placemat, and it would much be better if we all had the same placemat, because then you can bring your own, okay?
And what placemat are you using?
Right now I'm using one that I purchased at Seminar. It
The
was
one you're getting ready to.
it's the one that the company does. You create and build your own
Create your
placemat.
own placemat.
Yeah, and so I will do that, and then I will take a picture of it and I will send it out so that you can create the same one, okay? And so the table clothes is your prices. After you do your table clothes is your closet clothes. And your closet clothes puts into perspective. So after you do the table clothes, you have them write down, if money were no object, which sets would you take with you? And the reason you have them put that on their profile is because you want them to write down all the things that they loved. If money were no object, of course we all know money's an object, right? We know that that's going to be an issue. We know that if they don't take something home, it's because they can't afford it. But you want them to write down, if money were no object, and they could take home wave a magic wand and have whatever they wanted, what would they take home with them? Because you need to know that information. Why do you need to know that information?
Help them get it for free. Maybe.
Yeah, if they can't afford it, if they're not going home with it that night, you need to know what they can work towards getting for free when they have a party. That is huge for you, because for you to be able to book them, you need to know that information. So you need to make it very clear to them, hey, I want to know, if money were no object, what would you take home with you tonight? A lot of them will put down what they think they can afford. And so I'll be watching them and I said, really? That's, if money were, you would only take that? If money were no object? Oh, wait, well, if I could have everything, of course I'd have it all. I said, girl, you can put down whatever you want. Money's no object. I just want you to write down, if money were no object, what would you take? Okay, of course we know money's always an object, right? Just write down if money weren't. That's what you want to know, okay? And then you do the closet clothes. The closet clothes puts into perspective the prices, the money. Because when they start putting together, they close their eyes, they go into their closet, they take out the outfit that they feel like $1 million. And you have to get them to think, because some of them are like, well, I don't really have it out. You know what? It's okay. Caroline, go shop. And you know what's so great? When you go shop, you can go anywhere you want. You can be any size you want to be. And girl, you're going to look hot, aren't you? So it might be the one for Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, Christmas party, whatever.
I even tell them, even if it's your favorite outfit you wear once a week,
right?
You only wear it 52 times a year.
Right. Capris, shoes,
Yeah,
put the
have all
hose, the
that
handbag, the accessories
Absolutely.
Calculate it up. Where does it come to? And then in perspective, is it close to Miracle Set? Is it close to the Ultimate Miracle Set, or is it more? I can tell you mine is way more. And now don't tell me, I don't want to know. I just want you to think about it. Now, how many times a year do you wear that outfit? And is it gonna be in style 2 years from now? Or, in my case, I'm gonna fit into it next year, you know? So, and I always say stuff to make them laugh, right, you know? But it puts into perspective, and I also say, you know, how many of us go get our hair done, nails done, you know, we color it, we perm it, and then we cut it all off. But what's the first thing people see when they see you?
Your face.
Yeah. What's the one thing that's going to make a difference how we look 10 years from now? So you are putting in perspective. Do you see you're putting the money into perspective. We spend a lot of money for things that really, they matter, but they aren't going to change our physical features or make a difference how we look 10 years from now, right? But skincare will. Okay, so then you do the individual clothes, and that's where you're going to take the person who's most excited. Why do you take the person who's most excited?
Because then she's gonna finish and go back and keep the party going.
Yeah, she's going to tell everybody what she bought. Or you're going to take the person who has to go home first. Maybe the one who's got a babysitter or whatever. Okay? And you're going to meet with them individually, by themselves, away from everyone else. Why on earth would you do that? Even if they're family, why would you do that?
But yeah, they don't want to talk about them.
Money is, Terry hit it, private. Nobody wants to talk about their finances in front of anybody else. And if they do, I promise you they will not go home with the things that they want or they would have gone home with if you would have met with them by themselves. You need to have coached your hostess that you are going to do this, that she needs to serve refreshments somewhere else, or she needs to do satin hands on them somewhere else while you meet with everybody individually. We will go over that individual close next week. We will go through that. Each one of you is going to do it and practice it. We are going to do some more role playing, and we're going to do some role playing with this. So this week, your homework is, write it down. I want you to go over your flip chart. I want you to go through your instructor's guide. I want you to go through your presentation of your skincare, because we are going to do it next week. Parts of that next week, okay? Do not forget, Saturday is our party, and it's casual dress. Bring your swimsuit, so if you want to jump in the pool to cool off and get out of the pool, and please feel free to do that. So if you want to wear
that new bikini.
I know. So if you want to wear a swimsuit underneath, a little skirt or a little dress or whatever, great, okay? Because we will have this outside. I will have everything set up here for you guys to buy with your auction bucks in here. And there's some really, really great prizes, I promise. You're going to love them, okay? Any questions?
Do we need to bring things, or is there?
So yes, I will have the main dish. If everybody could bring a side, just a side dish to share.
Dish?
So it will be brisket and barbecue pork sandwiches. So, okay.
So should we all get together so that everybody doesn't bring potato salad or everybody doesn't bring coleslaw?
So why don't you text me what you're bringing, and if somebody else is already bringing that, I'll ask you to bring something else. So
I'm
text
gonna bring
me.
coleslaw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Coleslaw.
Yeah.
So everybody text me and let me know what you're bringing, so that and if you could bring a dessert, that would be great as well. Or Amy will let you do desserts.
Okay, I'll bring.
And then what are we doing on the 26th?
So-
Although I don't know that I'm going to the Red Jacket Rally. I'll just hang out, I guess.
26th.
Of July. That's normally our meeting.
Oh no,
We're
we will.
leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving that week, so we will probably not have meeting that week. No, we will. We're leaving the 23rd. When is the 26th? We get
Oh,
back.
yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, we'll
don't
be
get
gone
back
on
till
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
'cause
So
we're
we will not be here the 26th, so we will have no meeting, but your director will give you an assignment if you're not going to seminar. She will give you an assignment to complete while she's gone. And then preferred customer, do not forget the 15th, the preferred customer. You have to have your, and that is a catalog that goes out to your customers, and even if you don't have any yet, the people that you want a facial and that you're gonna facial, put them on there. For 75 cents, you can mail out the lookbook with a sample in the lookbook, and that goes to your people, and it's free gift with purchase. When they purchase $40 or more, they get whatever it is free that costs you very minimal. And so it encourages them to buy more. The other thing is there's a national sales director that is coming to Houston. She is $1 million direct national sales director. She is going to do an event, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I believe it's the 16th. And it would be a really, really great place for those people that are kind of on the fence of wanting to do this business. It's $10 for you.
Now, I invited my 2 potential ladies to come to the,
That's okay, to the
out to the.
and if they
potluck.
cannot come, then I would invite them to this. And it's
Well,
from
I'm out
10,
of town.
oh, okay. It's from 10 to noon. And it's July 16th. It's $10 per person.
And that's not different, or that is different than the Galveston retreat that's in October.
Yes.
We're talking about.
So the Galveston retreat is the weekend of the 7th.
Mhm.
And it's with Yvonne Lemon. Juliana's coming. She's Yvonne's guest national. It's the whatever that first weekend in October.
It's the 7th, Friday the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So mark that on your calendar. We will be attending. Yvonne has invited us, of course, because Juliana's coming to be the guest speaker, which is awesome because Yvonne Lemon is here in Houston and she is dynamic.
Did you say an Emerald?
I don't know if she's an Emerald or not. I don't know.
She used to be. I don't know if she moved or
I'm not sure. So this event, her highest paid commission in 1 month was over $27,000. She's currently driving the pink Escalade, and she is bringing some soul to Houston. So this is Maya Mason Porter, and that's who's coming. And so if you've got anybody who is kind of on the fence or somebody that you would love to recruit, that you would love to hear from a national sales director, I would highly encourage you, and even if your girls, if you're going to be gone, I'd be happy to take them. I've got like 4 or 5 girls that I'm going to take to this that are kind of on the fence as well. So, any questions? Amy, would you? Bye, everybody. I hope you had a great week, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I sent Lisa and